Hey, what's up, Nerd Squad? We're back with another NFL video. Before I get started, I just want to say sorry because it's been a few days since I've made one of these prediction videos. I've been really busy the past few days, and I just haven't really had the time to work on this. I also got a new computer, so hopefully there won't be much lag in my videos, and the editing will go more smoothly. So hopefully that'll improve the quality. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. We're going to be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2020 prediction. Before I get started, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and let's jump right into it. Week 1, we have the Buccaneers at the Saints. Now, the Saints and Bucks games this year are going to be really fun to watch. They have two of, if not the best two quarterbacks of all time playing against each other. These are going to be some fun matchups. I think they're both going to be very close. The Bucks have a pretty underrated defense and a really good offense as well. I think the Saints are going to go ahead and take this first one just because it's in New Orleans and they don't really seem to lose their first game of the season very often. So I think the Saints will take that one. Week 2, the Panthers are playing the Bucks in Tampa Bay, and I'm sorry, I don't see the Panthers taking this one. The past few years, it seemed like a common trend for the Panthers to go 1-1 with the Bucks. I think that's pretty likely to happen this year. I could see the Panthers still getting swept, but I do think that they'll still go 1-1 this year. Week 3, the Bucks and Broncos. So this one was a hard one to predict. This one I could see going either way, but the Broncos have a really solid defense. Their offense is getting a lot better too. I feel like they have pretty decent coaching. I feel like the Broncos are going to pull this one off. If it was in Tampa Bay, though, I would definitely switch my prediction. I could see this game going either way, honestly. Week 4, we have the Chargers at the Bucks. Now I'm going to go ahead and go with the Bucks. The Chargers, I'm still not 100% sold on Tyrod Taylor. He's capable, but not very good. I think the Chargers are, at least their offense, is going to be in a rough spot for the next few years. So I don't really see them really beating a more well-put-together team like the Bucks. Then we have the Bucks at the Bears. Bears have a good defense, but their offense is honestly looking to be one of the worst in the league to me. I don't see that the Bears are going to be doing that great. I think the Bucks take this one. Week 6, this is another one with some really good quarterbacks of all time. I could see it going either way. I think the Packers take this one just because it's Aaron Rodgers and he has Devontae Adams, as well as Aaron Jones is a really good dual threat back as well that can even be put out wide. And the Bucks secondary, I'm just not sold on. I don't think their secondary is all that great. They have a really good run defense, but their secondary is just not that great right now. So I think the Packers take this one. Again, it'll be close. I could see either team taking it, but oh well. Week 7, I see the Bucks taking this one. The Raiders seem to be missing a lot of pieces. They have a good O-line. They have some pretty good weapons now. I like their pick in Henry Ruggs. Should give them, a lot more explosiveness at the receiver position. But their defense is not looking good, and I feel like Tom Brady and the Bucks are just going to eat up that defense. Week 8, I already predicted that one in my Giants prediction video. the Giants seem to still have kind of a struggling offensive line. Daniel Jones, I I like Daniel Jones. I feel like he'll be good, but he really needs to work on his fumbling issue. And just I feel like almost every matchup here, the Bucks win. So I don't quite see the Giants beating them yet. Week 9 we have the Saints at the Bucks. This one I actually have the Bucks winning. Um, Again, this one will be a close game as well, but I don't think the Saints are going to just sweep the Bucks and run right past them. I think the Bucks win this one. Week 10. Now, this one this one is going to have to be won completely by the offense. It'll come down to whatever defense can get a stop. I really like what the Panthers offense is doing. They have three very capable receivers, and really DJ Moore, I could see him honestly being a star in 2020. I think more people will put some respect on his name after this year, and with having, Teddy Bridgewater, more capable quarterback throwing to him, I think he's going to have a really good season. Curtis Samuel and Robbie Anderson are very capable. Obviously they have Christian McCaffrey. I think this is honestly going to come down to whatever team can get a stop. I think the Panthers pull this one off. It'll be close. It'll be a high-scoring game, but I think the Panthers pull it off. Week 11, we have the Rams at the Bucks. I've mentioned a few times, I think the Rams are kind of declining. They're not that top 10 team anymore, and really, I know that this might be kind of a long shot, but I don't even know if I'd say they're a top 20 team anymore. They've been declining a lot. They've lost a lot of key players. The Bucks are taking this. Sorry, Rams fans, but excuse me. But it's going to be a rough year for you. Week 12, we have the Chiefs at the Buccaneers. This one, this is hard to say. I could see possibly an upset happening, but I feel like with all the hype surrounding the Bucks, the Chiefs are just going to be so hungry to get back to the Super Bowl again and get back to the playoffs that this is a must-win game for them. And I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to let it slide away. The Chiefs have a much improved defense as well. I think the Chiefs are taking it. Week 13, they have a bye. Week 14, they have the Vikings at the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks on this one. I could see the Vikings somehow pulling it off. I still like their receivers. They have some, pretty capable guys, as well as Dalvin Cook. I really like their defensive line too, but I think the Bucks still just have too much firepower that their defense won't be able to slow them down very much. Week 15, now, Bucks fans are going to love me. Falcons fans are going to hate me. I think the Bucks will sweep the Falcons this year. Their games are always pretty underrated, and really, I think the Falcons are declining, honestly. Matt Ryan's getting older. Julio's getting older. I'm still not sure about that coaching. Their defense isn't great. I think the Bucks sweep them. I think the Falcons are declining, honestly. And then week 16, I have the Bucks beating the Lions. This should be a fun matchup. I think it'll be a more competitive matchup than we even realize, because Matt Stafford is very underrated. Kenny Golladay is very underrated. Marvin Jones is very underrated. Kerryon Johnson is very underrated. They also got DeAndre Swift. They've improved their defense. This is going to be a competitive game. Overall, I have the Bucks going about 11-5. I think their floor, honestly, is 8-8 or 9-7. But it's also Tom Brady, and Bruce Arians is a good coach too. I I could see him going anywhere between 9-7 and 13-3. So I'm picking 11-5. There's a few games here, that I could see, be swapped. I could see the Falcons pulling off a win. I could see the Vikings pulling off a win. I could see them sweeping the Panthers. I could see them pulling off a win against the Packers and Broncos. It's a toss-up. I have them going 11-5. Let me know your thoughts. What record do you think they'll have in 2020? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you next time. Later.